Today's episode is brought to you by Squarespace.
Head on over to squarespace.com/rogue, sign up for your free trial, and when you do sign up for the service, get 10% off by using promo code ROGUE at checkout. That's R-O-G-U-E. Spell it right, you heathens.
Heretics. Monsters. Blasphemers.
You know, I'm thinking about being lost in the woods, but nowadays, like, just being lost in general, how often does that happen?
More than you would think. It's like when my signal goes out and I'm like at the mall or downtown or something in a city I've lived in for 20 years.
You mean emotionally lost. Unless you can get that Candy Crush, it's like, why am I still alive? Take me, Lord! All right, Murphy, remember we did the bug out bag?
Yeah.
I was told that out of everything in there, the single most important thing, if you're lost in the woods, signal mirror.
Signal mirror. I would have thought shotgun.
Or food.
Or food.
None of those are gonna get you back home. They're
Yeah.
gonna make it a little bit more comfortable until you get eaten by a bear. If you are lost in the woods and you can assume people are looking for you, there's nothing more valuable than the ability to signal to all these planes flying overhead.
And you can use one of these signal mirrors, which the U.S. Air Force Survival Handbook describes as the most underappreciated tool in their kit.
Okay, here's what I never understood. I figured a mirror is a mirror, like, oh, look, yes, you make the little dot show up on your hand and everything's fine. But to aim it, you got this little hole in the middle, you got these little sentinels all around it, and it took us a bit of doing to figure out like why and how it worked.
Now, of course, you gotta have sun to do this, right? It's gotta be daylight. It doesn't work nearly as well with cloud cover, but you can use the finder, the aim finder, what do they call it?
Well,
the aiming hole. That's what they call it. I didn't make that up.
Okay, all right. Try this. Hold your hand out flat. I'm gonna give just a perfect reflection. Now I'm looking straight through the hole, and when I have it exactly centered, I'm looking at the reflection and there's no glow. If it starts to get off center,
then it starts to glow in those circles around the aim
those
finder.
sentinels scream. So if you have it exactly lined up, you'll be able to see it. And if you get slightly off, then these guys say, hey, you're too far off to this side, or you're too far off to this side, or you're too far off to this side. But where it really matters is when you don't have a frame of reference. When you're looking up at the sky, it's like, well, how do I know where I'm aimed? For example, you can see that there's an airplane flying. If I wanted to aim for it, I would have to use only the sentinels. So the sentinel tells me I'm too far down and to the left, right? So if I wanted to do is get at that. Oh, look, you can see it. You can see it up in the trees there.
Yep.
Right below
I see
there.
it.
So this is, the sentinels are telling me it's down and to the right. And so I would go just up. Somebody is very annoyed in first class right now.
And it's important that you have that level of accuracy and precision with aiming, because you're really going to be doing this for someone who is miles away, like out of earshot, right? Because some of these reflections can go for several miles to get someone's attention.
Well, before we try going several miles, I just want to see if we can get it across the pond, and we only have a little bit of daylight left. Do you want to signal or be signaled?
I'll be signaled. Yeah,
okay,
you signal.
Here, I'll go where the sun is, and you go where it's not.
Okay.
All right, so we're what, half a football field away from each other? This is 150 feet or so?
Yeah, that's about right. Somewhere between 150 and 200, I would say.
All right, so in this case, I'm looking right at you, so I'm gonna say it's not much of a rescue operation, and I'm not having to use any of the special features. I'm just gonna put a spotlight on you. Do you see any big flash just yet?
Oh yeah, definitely. It is unmistakable.
All right, buckle up.
Ah!
Was it like looking into the sun?
Very much akin to that. It was terrible.
You're a passing plane and I'm just trying to get your attention, and so I'm like, is that gonna get it?
That would get it. The traditional emergency request message is usually 3 quick flashes.
Oh yeah, that's the SOS, right?
Well, you can do SOS and that's totally acceptable, but just 3 quick flashes is enough.
Holy cow, do you remember when we did the lens finder to look for secret spy stuff?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like that. Super lo-fi,
So
right?
so just an array of LED lights, and looking through it, boy, it really does just pop. The lenses on the, oh my God, look at the lenses on the cameras.
Oh wow. Yeah, it just blinks.
That's brilliant. You will not believe how bright the camera flashes back at me when I do this. Wow. In the interest of science adjacency, now we have to do a distance test, right?
Well, we are scientists, so let's run that experiment.
Dude, the Wizard's Tower.
One of the best views in all of Central Texas. You can see it from miles around.
I already scouted the area around. I found one spot that's a mile away as the crow flies, and I found another spot that's 4 miles away. pretty sure we could do a mile. I want to see if we can hit 4 miles. Are you down?
Yeah, you're gonna be on the away team?
Yeah, I'll do the away team. You head upstairs, and then I guess what? We'll use the walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
So I figure we'll park in the gas station and as long as we get a good sunshiny spot. The other nice thing is both of these locations are north of the tower, so at this time of day we should almost be doing a straight back reflection to the tower. Yeah, I'm gonna step up. Take a look. All right, so I got the first location. I got a direct line of sight to the tower, so I think we're good.
All right, we're ready to go.
So here's what we'll do. You scan the horizon and see if you're able to tell where I am, because I haven't even told you what direction I am, and see if you're able to find I'm just gonna try to give you those 3 flashes.
All right, sounds good. Just so you know, I'm looking in the direction of the Hindu temple, but I will keep scanning all around the entire, 180 degrees of the tower.
All right, starting now, I'm using the signal mirror.
I think I see you. I think I see you at the 10 o'clock above the Hindu temple. I'm almost positive.
All right, here, it's on right now. I'm gonna take it away now.
Copy that. That could not have been more easy. I found you in seconds.
Holy cow. So do you want to try from the farther distance?
I think we have to. Is that you flashing it again?
Yeah, that's me. In fact, let me see if I could do the distress signal of 3 short flashes, like flash, flash, flash.
It's not quite smooth, but it does look deliberate. All right, that's good. You're getting more precise. There are still some flickers in there, but you're getting really much better at it.
Yeah, so the trick was, once I got it positioned right, I just nodded my head. I pushed it up against my head, so I wasn't using the fine motor control of my hands, but instead just using my head as a pivot.
That's fascinating because it started to look way better. You could definitely see that it seemed like someone was trying to send me a message rather than just random flashes.
Well, cool. We'll go to the far distance one. Man, this one's going to be 4 times as far away, so I really hope it works. We'll see.
If it's even remotely as easy as this was, I'm really confident. We're standing by.
All right.
So from where I'm standing, Brian was at about my 10 o'clock, just over the Hindu temple. Over here at my 12 o'clock, that is the city skyline that you can see in the distance. There's a little bit of smog and it's far enough away that it's looking pretty fuzzy. I'm anticipating if he's following that road that he's going to be appearing like somewhere in my 11 o'clock range, like right up here. But in order to get a good view of the tower, he's going to need to be high up on one of these hills. But his precision is going to have to be much more fine from that distance. So I'm wondering how difficult it's going to be just to even hit the tower.
I think it's slightly shorter for you to take the left-hand turn up here. All right, so we just walked into position, and I cannot express just how far away the Wizard Tower looks. Like, I can recognize its distinctive shape, but that's about it. So we are just under 4 miles away. The good news is that there's a mailbox that I can prop to try to get a nice direct line of sight with some precision.
If I need to take my shirt off to give you a brighter target, just say the word.
All right, I'm gonna set down the walkie-talkie, but tell me if and when you see it, all right?
Copy that. Scanning the horizon now. I was right! 11 o'clock. There it is. All right, this is base. I see you. Repeat, I see you.
You've got to be freaking kidding me. For reals? Here, I'm gonna try to do the 3 flashes.
It is definitely someone trying to send a message. It's not 3 flashes, it's a series of staccato pulses, erratic, but definitely deliberate.
Dude, that is phenomenal. 4 freaking miles away. All right, I'm gonna try to give you the longest, smoothest pulse I can.
It's still a flickering burst, but it is much more sustained. It doesn't look like you're directly on us, but it is flashing and brighter more continuously than before. And I can't stress how unmistakable and remarkable it is from up here.
Dude, I'm calling it. Legend tested. This stuff is powerful and will save your life.
Mission accomplished. Come on back to base.
Roger that. So you know what makes Squarespace so good is that it's so easy to make changes and additions to your website, whether you're a web guru or not. And you remember a few weeks ago,
Did we get some responses?
did we ever?
Really?
We got an avalanche. I asked in general, what would you most like to see added to the website, because it's easy to do with Squarespace. What do you think the number one answer was?
Dancing baby gif?
What do you think the number two?
Okay. Forum.
Yes.
Really?
100%. Now we get to figure out how to add forums in there. We're gonna have a clubhouse where everybody can see the new video, discuss it. Right now, everything's a little bit quiet because we're building the HQ over at Modern Rogue headquarters.
Yes.
They are pouring the slab tomorrow.
But we need our digital HQ.
We're building everything a piece at a time, and it's all thanks to our friends over at Squarespace.
And it's so easy. All you really need to do is just click and drag. The interface is just the epitome of simplicity.
So whatever your blog, portfolio, or other business, head on over to squarespace.com/rogue. Make us look super good. Sign up for that free trial. Get 10% off when you use promo code ROGUE at checkout.
There's no reason not to do it. Squarespace.com/rogue, 10% off when you use code ROGUE.
I'm calling a code ROGUE.
Code ROGUE?
Code ROGUE.
We need that.
Yeah, Mr. President, we have a code ROGUE. Oh my God, they're making a Squarespace
They're making a
website. Yes, they are. Well, go about your business. Click.
Thank you.
Also, why are they British in the White House?
Where's code ROGUE?
All right, so we just stopped at the new location, and I am walking into view where I can see on the horizon. Wait, now I have a clear line of sight to the Wizard Academy. Also, that was a total lie because I started talking too early, but there are no cameras on me.